You could tell in April when we started our process, just the questions you got back, that this guy was a high-level guy. Pretty remarkable questions from a young player. So just, every step of the way has been a treat for Ashton and I as we've taught that quarterback room. And Drake's a great learner, he's a great listener, and he's an incredible question asker.
What's an example of an incredible question that he would ask?
Just if you're putting in something and there's layers to everything you do, and sometimes he would skip 2 or 3 layers because he already figured them out, and then ask you something that's at the 4th floor, and you're like, holy cow, we haven't even talked about steps 2 and 3, but you're already there. So he's like I said, he's a remarkable young guy. Yep, you got it. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you. You want to ask one question? Go ahead. Go ahead if you want to ask.
I got a couple, but
go ahead.
All right.
You were first.
I'll go.
I want to respect you.
Appreciate that. Coach, a lot of, Troy has been talking lately a lot about how organizations and sometimes coaching has failed the quarterback in a lot of situations. Kind of Sam Darnold's been there, a lot of talks about it. How do you see that? How does that happen in a sense where organizations and coaches don't get the best out of a quarterback in that way?
I think any quarterback and coach for that matter, is going to have the most success together when there's a great marriage between the player, what his skill set is, what the system is, what the coaches are asking of him, and then there's got to be an element of patience. If you don't have patience in this game at the position that's toughest to play, it's just so hard to improve and get better. And so I think, you got to teach them at their level wherever they're at. You can't accelerate that until they're ready. And, doing the things that they're best at and that they're capable of doing well is important. And I think sometimes, you just see a fit that's not perfect, and that happens. But I think Sam's a great example of, you've seen an incredible high level of play from this guy the last couple of years of his career. He's been around great coaches. He's been in a great system. He's playing at an elite level, and it's one of those things where sometimes it takes a little longer than others.
Innovator of offense in a lot of ways. What are the offensive coaches in the league that you still maybe study or enjoy kind of watching, or sometimes steal a play or something that you see? Is there anyone that stands out to you?
I have great respect for all of them, honestly, and I think all of us, I don't call it stealing as much as I call it learning. Yeah. When you watch other coaches, you learn from them if you just let the film talk to you. And whether it's Sean Payton or Andy Reid or Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan or Matt LaFleur, there's so many good coaches in this league that if you just pay attention, you know what I mean? You're watching Kubiak in Seattle has done an incredible job for multiple years wherever he's been, whether it's with the quarterback or the system. So I've taken things from everybody. I think all of us do, and it's just part of growing and evolving.
What about Trey? How has he been in your life, just being all the field off?
I'll start with off the field, man. He's a great guy. He's just a great guy to talk to, and he's gotten me deeper into faith, and I appreciate him for that. I'm in that Bible a little more than I was, a year ago today. So I respect him for that. I love him for that, and he's just a great light in that room. And on the football field, you guys see he's electric. A great football player. Shows up willing to learn every day, and I like that about him. It's gonna be emotional, but I'm trying to keep that at a standstill until after the game. Yes, sir.
Hey, Rhamondre.
Appreciate you.
Rhamondre,
What up?
how you doing, man?
Good.
You're here.
Yes, sir.
Can you talk about the closeness of this football team? What makes this team so different, and the love you guys have for each other?
Yeah. I've never been a part of a team like this. I'll say that. I'll start with that. The way, I talk to the defense more than I ever have. I got a lot of close friends on the defense side of the ball. That's kind of not how it is in the NFL. You get close to your position group or your side of the ball, but I feel like we're all super close. We get along very well, and we fight for one another. And I think that's what makes it so good.
You talk about your faith. Can you talk about how many guys go to Bible study? How many guys go to trap? How many guys faith has become a big thing on us football?
No, it has. I always went to the chapel services and stuff like in the prior years, but this year it's a full room every Saturday. So I love that. Everybody getting in their word and everybody, getting their faith high.
Have you tried the OJ?
I haven't yet. I really haven't. It's a orange juice maker. It juices the orange juice by itself. You just throw the oranges in and it makes them fresh.
Get out here.
Oh, he did? Trying to keep everything the same.
How was yesterday?
It was good. It was good. Got to relax a little bit. Yeah, but practice day today, I'm ready to go get after it.
Started with Coach Drews in one day, and just asked him, when you went to visit the first son after your dad passed.
Yeah.
What do you remember about a conversation about when he came out and then having him show up to a recast? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. It was a new group of guys, new coaching staff. So I think I had, one or two conversations with them prior to, him coming out there. So I just felt like that was the start of this season for me. Just how close-knit we are. I think that was the start of it. He's coming out there showing face in front of my family, in front of someone we love so much. So that could be discouraging, pulling up, not really knowing the guy you're, going to the funeral to. So I respect him for that, and I appreciate him for that. He's always been there for me, make sure I'm good mentally, and yeah, he's just a great figure to have.
Did that surprise you, though, that they were willing to do that so soon? Just because, like you said, you talked maybe once.
Right, it kind of did surprise me. But that just showed me how intentional they were with, it's not just football, but, to make sure I'm good mentally and, as a person.
How much did that relationship help you throughout the course of the season, or that trust, I guess, or whatever it meant to you?
Yeah, just knowing the people you work with has your back, that could, give you so much confidence. And I think that's what it did for me, on the field and off the field, just carrying myself a certain way and just showing up to work.
That confidence to you, I mean, you always had a great second half of the season. What role does confidence in that relationship play, and how it wasn't?
I try not to ever waver, not get too high, not to get too low, but when you have people support you and have your back, it makes it easier and give you more confidence. So, yeah, I'll say that. Yep, for sure.
One of the keys is protecting Drake, man. How important is it to get that ground running game going? How important is it for the backs to block, keep it up?
Very important. I take pride in protecting Drake. So, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can to keep everybody's hands off of him. And, yeah, it's up to me, Travion, the O-line, to get the run game going and, to get a great game going and get the ball out of Drake's hands and things like that and keep him safe.
What's been the success so far in the run game to this point?
The O-linemen, they're on their tracks, and me and Travion just trying to follow them. They're giving us, plenty of holes to run through, and it's just up to us to pick the right hole.
Then are you on group with Barry Manfrodi against the big
The same way I do every week, man. It's the biggest game of the year for us, but it's just a game at the end of the day. So we have this little saying is you can't change the mac and cheese before Thanksgiving. So it's the same process that's got us here is the same process that's going to help us win.
Well, first of all, show me the hands.
These crooked ones?
Yeah, the crooked. What's up with the fingers?
Yeah, the bunch of dislocated fingers that didn't heal straight.
Can you explain each one?
This one happened in 2017 playing Wyoming. This one happened last year playing Houston, and this one happened last year playing Chicago. And they don't go very straight.
Hold them up. So you can't, can you bend them all the way?
Yeah, I can make a fist, but I can't straighten them out very far.
That is unbelievable to me.
Yeah, a lot of guys have these fingers on the
They
team.
do, don't they?
Oh yeah, basketball players, football players. I'll be watching basketball and I'll see a guy holding the ball. I'm like, I have the same finger as him.
So when you're done playing, will you get them fixed, or is that so for life?
Probably get them fixed. I saw a hand specialist and he goes, if you get them fixed now, it could happen again. So there's no safe bet into getting it done. But when I'm done playing, I don't have to use these hands to be violent anymore. Then I'll probably get them fixed.
Can you put rings on them?
No, I don't have hands for rings.
Well, you might have one coming pretty soon.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be the only ring that looks good on my hand.
That Super Bowl ring. Yes. That's amazing. You are coming off a tremendous game against the Denver Broncos. And the way the special teams performed, how much pride do you take in that?
I mean, it's an immense pride for myself and for the guys on all those units, man. It's we take those plays just as serious as the quarterback takes his plays on the offense side of the ball. So anything that we can do to help the team, whether that's getting some momentum, flipping the field position, or someone making a big hit, it's taking pride in each and every time we step on that field and making sure that we're helping our offense and defense in any way we can.
Take me down to the plays where it's punt coverage or kickoff coverage, and you were right there on the spot when that guy's catching the ball.
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to do my job, and whether that's Bryce doing a really good job at hang the distance and putting the ball right where it needs to be, and then at the end of the day, it's just mano a mano. You got to beat the guy across from you at the end of the day, and who kind of wants it more. And so I think the kind of season that we've had and the kind of belief that everybody has in each other, and the guys hyping each other up, and I can hear KC, Mac on the sideline, screaming at me to go win, go make a big play. Like, that stuff right there gets me juiced up more than anything to go out and make a big play. So anytime I hear those guys in my corner and I can go help the team in any way, or vice versa, I'm in their corner to go help the team make a play, I think that's the kind of love that we have for each other on this team.
How does Jeremy Springer help the special teams coach?
I mean, Coach Springer, he does a great job at bringing the juice and the energy every day and waking guys up, man. He does a great job at getting us all prepared, answering questions, staying late, making sure guys are good, coming into his office, watching extra film. So I can't thank him enough for all the hard work that he puts in. Him, TQ, those guys are phenomenal coaches.
When you left Foxborough, it was 12 degrees. Those fans were out there braving the cold. What do you say to the fans back home?
Keep cheering us on, man. Keep showing us love. We're gonna do everything that we can do on Sunday to bring the trophy back home.
Nailed it. Thank you, man.